DIY.
DIYers. So, over the last 24 hours, there was a song drop by one of the founding members of Pro Air. His name happens to be CJ Fly, as it says here on his Wikipedia. He is one of the oldest members of the hip-hop collective Pro Air. Well, it's about time, because the way that the West Coast has been sending shots, I mean, damn it, there's somebody else that I'm learning about every single day, or somebody that I'm reminded of from the amount of responses that have come from the West Coast, not even to the East Coast, just to Joey Badass's ass. Hey, yo. But with that said, I think it was really revealing that you didn't see a whole lot of people jumping out, on behalf of the East Coast in the name of Joey Badass. If he's what the culture's feeling out there, why nobody said something? Well, somebody finally said something. I kind of thought we were gonna get something from Dave East, because he did a TV Off remix, and it said East, like East version or the East mix. I was like, oh, it's about to happen. But then I realized my brother looked like an East Coast Nipsey Hussle, low key. I mean, he get all kind of love out here. He work with Mike and Keys and all that. He ain't finna diss the West. What? He's gotta operate out here. Like, what? That's not, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying nobody is scared of that. I'm just saying, like, we friends. With that said, though, he released the song specifically on his YouTube channel. Oh, look at this artwork. Oh, ain't that nice? Oh, ain't that cool? That's tight, right? What? Y'all offended? Anybody on the West Coast offended by this? Who the hell is this? Well, first of all, the song is called CJ Fly, Hiyu Freestyle. It's over the Hiyu beat that we got from Daylight and his response to Joey Badass. And you know what's interesting? Look at what the title says. See if you guys can see this. It says Daylight and Rayvon response. Interesting. Response. Not diss. Response. First of all, round of applause for this hip hop energy. This is Friendly Fades. This is Friendly Fades. These are Friendly Fades. But at the same time,
you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I kind of feel suspicious. It feels a little suspicious whenever you see somebody going at it with somebody else, especially in this era where we know that some things can be manipulated and some things can be orchestrated. You gotta always judge how hot the temperature is between two folks or two entities based upon how the people around them react. If they don't react emotionally, you got to look at it a little bit different. But with that said, he does go a pretty controversial direction by using Scrappy. You know who Scrappy is? Scrappy Doo is the small dog in Scooby-Doo franchise. He is a Great Dane puppy and a nephew of Scooby-Doo. I would assume that this implies that it's a shot at whoever feels like the underdog. Maybe that's the West Coast. Or somebody that he references over and over again for their particular height, which is crazy, in Rayvon. Then I started digging even deeper, because when you're dealing with lyricists, you can't just look at the artwork and say, that's all it is. You got to dig a little deeper. Shout out to Reddit. Reddit sometimes could give you some gems. Sometimes. This is a year ago. For those who don't know why people hated Scrappy, I don't know if you know this. There's a segment of the audience that hated the character Scrappy on Scooby-Doo, okay? This person answers the question, why did they hate him? Quantity issue. Scrappy was pretty beloved in his initial appearance. Now, think about this in the context of the West Coast, or think about this in the context of Rayvon. Just giving you this. Scrappy was pretty beloved in his initial appearance. He gave the show a ratings bump when he first showed up. He added a new dynamic to a show that was very formulaic. The issue came when Scrappy became so prominent that he sidelined half of the cast. Thinking TDE, thinking West Coast. Follow me. Every episode was a Scrappy episode now. It was the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy show. At the time, people thought this was the future of the series, all Scrappy, all the time. If you liked Velma, Fred, and Daphne, it became very easy to resent Scrappy. You have to remember, Scrappy was headlining Scooby-Doo projects for a decade. Bruh. If you were lukewarm on Scrappy, you had a decade of content to let your hatred grow. I mean, look, it may be a reach.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
But if they dug that deep, which I never overlook when you come to a lyricist that are thinking in layers, when it comes to that, that's interesting. All I'm gonna say is that's interesting. But even then, we ain't trying to hear from CJ Fly. Nigga,
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
we trying to hear from Joey. We trying to get some clarity. We trying to understand why the hell you said too much West Coast D-licking when you really wanted to say too much Kendrick Lamar D-licking. That's what you really wanted to say, but you didn't want to say the Boogeyman name because maybe there's some code or something that you're not supposed to be doing. I think you're a little bit nervous about that. I think it's easier to say that, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, let's listen to this and let's break it down bar by bar. Let's go.
Did a few sentences, but they free me on good behavior. Jesus to Jesus back and your savior can't even save ya. Last of a dying breed, we in danger, you'll be in danger. Make a fiasco, could guarantee all you'll see is laser.
To start there, did a few sentences, but they freed me on good behavior. Jesus to Jesus back and your savior can't even save you. Last of a dying breed, we endangered, you'll be in danger. Make a fiasco cause guarantee all you see is lasers. Lupe Fiasco, the Lasers album, keep it cooking.
I make promises, I don't make threats. The way I'm snapping could break necks. Got it twisted like tape decks. Must be blasted like SpaceX. Been a beast like I ate flesh. Y'all corny for trying to come at the apex. Who I'ma take next?
Okay. Where's my friend in the chat that lended theory to this apex being a response to Ravon? Can you put that theory back here in the chat? I got it up here. While I'm doing this, I'm there you go. That's Jason. Thank you, Jason. Shout out to Jason. W in the chat for Jason. I feel like a streamer when I say that. He says, make a fiasco, because guaranteed all you see is lasers. I make promises, I don't make threats. The way I'm snapping could break necks. Got it twisted like a tape deck. Here we go. I got this up here highlighted. Cool. Got it twisted like tape decks. That's good. Once we blasted like SpaceX, been a beast like I ate flesh. Y'all corny for trying to come at the apex. Now, the hell does that mean? Like I said, I'm not that well versed on Pro Error. And you know, I heard, unfortunately, about Capital Steez after he passed away. I saw some of the songs he did with Joey, but Joey's really my only point of reference. So, Jason says his theory is this is likely a reference in response to Ravon, who took a subtle shot at fellow Pro Error member Capital Steez, rest in peace, on his track Crash Out Heritage. Steez, who has a popular song titled Apex. Friendly Fades. Now, in street culture, this may be seen as a violation, which may explain some of the lines that we get in here that even alludes to the LA wildfires. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, let's not clutch the pearls unless we understand what's going on. Like, look, when it comes to lyricism, this is where I'm gonna be a bit more unbiased because skill is skill, and that's all I want to see is skill. And I still think niggas in cahoots with each other, but that's just me. Thank you so much for that, my friend. I appreciate you. Why is this mix so bad, though? I know this is not critique my beats. Why the fuck is this mix so bad? You ain't got enough respect for us to go get a clean mix. You a founder mirror Pro Error. What is this mix? Pro Tools, Pro Error. Okay, I'm done. I'm being petty.
I'm a showgun, I don't show guns when the battle begins.
One more time.
The battery in. I'm a show Apex. Who I'ma take next? Toying with it's not a battery in. I'm a showgun, I don't show guns when the battle begins. Had the same 24 while they dragging me in. Was in Japan doing shows and was adding up yen.
Okay, toying with us, not a battery in. Toying with us, not a battery in. Batteries necessary. I'm a shogun, which is like, I believe a Japanese like general, right? I don't show guns when the battle begins, right? I don't show everything. I'm not, look, the battle's just beginning. I'm not going to show you everything I'm working with. Had the same 24. Why they dragging me in? Let's see what their response to this is. by dragging in CJ Fly probably meant the footage of him with Daylight on Hiyu. Ooh. So there's a screenshot of Daylight. Okay, hold on. There we go. I didn't peep this. Let me see if I get this on the screen. Okay, if you see down here in the corner, there's a screenshot that amongst all these different clips that we get in the Hiyu video by Daylight, you see a clip of him on FaceTime. I didn't even... Boy! Huh? You can't convince me niggas is not in cahoots. I'm sorry. That shit is funny. All right, bro. He said, y'all had the same 24. Why they dragging me in? Didn't nobody drag you in? We looking for Joey. We just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him, bro. Come on out here, bro. We just want to talk. I just want to talk to you. Want to see what the motive is. Want to see what the temperature is. Just come on. All right, never mind. Last person did all that was Drake, and I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down. Drop, where you at? West Coast Savior. I'm finna sue a nigga.
Burn so much trees, I think I'm the cause of the wildfires. This beat ain't conductor, still I'm a live wire. Way I slow them in, they thought I had 5 priors. I keep on fucking them up, would think I'm a mile higher.
Oh, no, you didn't. He said, I was in Japan doing shows and was adding up yen. Burnt so many trees, I think I'm a cause of the wildfires. Some may say that he felt like that was an opportunity for him to violate the entire West Coast. Terrible timing, Iman. I agree. But this is hip hop. This is a part of it. Like, it's a part of battle rap. If you're not ready for that, like, you cannot come in here with the emotions in a battle rap. That's how you lose. I understand it. I have to take that away from the families that are losing their that are losing their homes and their livelihood. You can't do that in hip hop. Like, this is different. Like, I have to say that even as a resident out here, I have to be able to look at this and say, well, he did allude to a line he did allude to something being goofy that had to do with Capital Steez and the Apex, and then he made a response that said, well, let me say something that's gonna burn you a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying it's morally right, but there's a lot of shit said in rap that ain't moral ground. You know what I'm saying? So he goes on to say, sorry about that. He says, burn so many trees, I think I'm the cause of the wildfires. That is insane. This beat ain't Conductor's. Conductor Williams? This ain't Conductor Williams? You could have fooled me, because he been producing everything that has to do with a Kendrick disc. Still, I'm a live wire. This beat ain't Conductor's, but still I'm a live wire. Way I slaughter man, they thought I had 5 priors. I keep on effing them up. Would think I'm a mile higher. Keep it going.
Y'all got me started, so I didn't come. It's showtime, my CBS channel lit like I'm Viacom. Striking like lightning and frightening like a quiet storm. It's suited, I'm dancing with anybody just like it's prom.
Y'all got me started, so I ain't calm. It's showtime. I see BS. CBS channel it like it's Viacom. Slow it down. Slow it down. It's Showtime. Showtime, the network. CBS channel it like it's Viacom. Hey man, we talking about bars right now. Striking like lightning. It's frightening like a quiet storm. Such beautiful wordplay. I gotta give props where props are due. It's suited. I'm dancing with anybody just like it's prom. Who want it? I'm dancing with anybody just like it's prom. Who want it? So we just talking that shit. Keep going.
Got love for my dogs on the west of the map. Have some respect when you address. We from the Mecca of rap. Fuck what you saying. I'm winning when I'm stepping on tracks. If it's a race, y'all expect me to black, right?
He says here, still got love for my dogs on the west of the map. These niggas in cahoots, bro. Can't tell me no different. Have some respect when you address. We from the Mecca of rap. No debates here. F what you saying. I'm winning when I'm stepping on tracks. If it's a race, y'all expect me to black, right? Expect me to black out, right? The thing is, this position bothers me because it wasn't like the West Coast went out there like Snoop Dogg back in the 90s and was stomping on buildings. No. West Coast is minding our business. And just like that 50 Cent meme, why did he say fuck me? Why did he say fuck me? I was out here living the best of my life. Living ghetto fab. It's the worst day of my life. Shout out to Day Day. And then Joey Badass decided to jump out the window. All right, now we get a bit of a refrain here. It's kind of a hooked idea. And it's saying carry on, just so you know.
Why they tripping without her? You niggas need it just. I don't know what type of games you niggas playing. He thirsty, then we could wet him up, squeeze the nozzle and spray him.
Let's not skip this refrain though. The sample says carry on, carry on, carry on. He says why they tripping without a carry? Because you can't take a trip without carry on. Okay, you niggas just need to carry on, carry on. That's pretty nice. Let me get it back a little bit.
The games you niggas need it just. I don't know what type of games you niggas playing. He thirsty, then we could wet him up, squeeze the nozzle and spray him. You featherweights can't compete, so why you even weigh in? Tell little man don't fuck with my brothers, we like the Wayans.
First and foremost, the Genius app, or the Genius website, no disrespect to my guy Mark, he used to work there. Rob Markman, my bad. But this shit is terrible on the phone. This shit always pisses me off with these ads. I don't want no Manscaped. Not today. Not today. I'm good. Let's take it right here. Let's take it right here real quick. Okay. Why so many necklaces on his ads? He said, I don't know what type of games you niggas playing. You thirsty. He thirsty. Then we can wet him or squeeze the nozzle and then spray him. You got that one? We ain't got to break that down. You featherweights can't compete. So why even weigh in? Tell Lil Man, don't F with my brothers. We like the Wayans. Now, I know he didn't call Rayvon Little Man. I've never met Rayvon, but from what I'm told, he's not 7 feet. Okay? It's the most respectful way I can say it. Why are you doing this? Now, what we doing? Why we always got to go to height? Even comedians got a code. Comedians say, I ain't gonna make fun of something that you was born with. I'm just gonna get at your character. I'm gonna get at things that you can change. Like, what we doing? Nigga, every rapper's short. Shut that shit up. Nigga, every rapper's short. Every rapper's short. That shit, we gotta leave that shit alone. When you meet these niggas in real life, they look at me like, damn, nigga, I know you was so tall. And I'm thinking in my head, nigga, I didn't know you was so short. Every rapper's short. Stop the bullshit. You ain't never met these rappers. You only meet them on stages that's 12 feet in the sky. We got to stop this. We got to stop the body shaming in hip hop. That's funny. That's crazy. We got to stop the height shaming. Snoop is 6'5". And how many Snoops do you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop is, that's why he Uncle Snoop. He been Uncle Snoop since 1942. Because he's 6'5". Ain't none of these rappers tall. Nigga, all of these rappers is short. That's just marketing. But continue, continue. I'm going to let him cook. But he's for sure talking about Rayvon here because Daylight's tall as me. So just putting that out there.
Homie, don't play that because trust is going to be a scary movie. You want to be in the spotlight, treat you like Stanley Tucci.
Who's Stanley Tucci? Stanley Tucci is an Italian-American actor, director, writer, and documentary maker. He's also responsible for the movie The Devil Wears Prada. Okay, so we go to that bar back here. He says, homie, don't play that. I just caught that right now. He's playing off of tell Little Man don't F with my brothers. We like the Wayans. Okay? The Wayans brothers. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that was Homie the Clown on a TV show by the Wayans brothers, created by the Wayans brothers, called In Living Color. Homie, don't play that. Okay? Homie, don't play that. Because trust, it's going to be a scary movie. Obviously, the Scary Movie franchise is another production of the Wayans brothers, a creation of the Wayans brothers. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You want to be in a spotlight? Treat you like Stanley Tucci. We from the bush, just like some hairy coochie. You know, I'm sorry for saying that out loud. Golly.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Obviously, he's referring to Flatbush, where he's from. But yeah, that's one of them hip hop bars that'll hit you right up in your nose. That's crazy. We from the bush. Like some hair. I don't know why I instantly thought of the 70s when he said that.
It's just like some hairy coochie. I don't like your energy. You ain't a G unless you wearing Gucci. This the reason that we don't fuck with you rapper dudes. That little pup keep barking for attention. Look like Scrappy do.
Hey Ray, I don't know if this video gonna get to you, but I know you probably writing right now. He talking about you, bro. He talking about you. Ain't a mention of Curtis King in this. He talking about you. This ain't even about Daylight. He talking about you, Ray. Hey, Ray, they didn't like the energy, bro. They don't like that West Coast energy, bro. I understand it. I understand the loud voices at the barbecue is not arguing. That's just how niggas talk. But he talking, hey, bro. None of this height shaming. I don't fuck with that. I don't like that. I don't like your energy. You ain't a G unless you wearing Gucci. This is the reason we don't F with you rapper dudes. That little pup keep barking for attention. Look like Scrappy do. How you gonna call my man's Rayvon Scrappy do? Hey Rayvon, man, I can't wait for this response because that first one has some spice behind it. I can only imagine what this one's gonna be. And hopefully it's a lot better mix than what this is. This mix is horrendous. That's the only thing I'm talking about that I'm like, there's no debate on that one. Keep going.
The bars is lukewarm and the raps is cute. Hands up. You don't want no static with your nappy roots. No reindeer games might get nuclear.
One more time. Wait. Run it back. The bars just lukewarm and the raps is cute. Hands up. You don't want no static with your nappy roots. Nappy Roots, remember the rap group, legendary rap group Nappy Roots? They had a song called No Static. Hey, man, I just love bars.
When the button in, could squabble up like we share a par. Why is you button in? I'm like a clumsy Juicy cause I just dropped a couple gems. You trying to flux, we raising a bar. Go find another gym.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first heard this, I was reaching. I was like, I think this nigga talking about me. He talking about my Joey Badass. And then I had to tell myself.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Okay. When he said, hands up, you don't want no static with your nappy roots. No reindeer games might get nuclear when the button in. Okay, so when the button in, like you're butting into the conversation. Could squabble up like we share. That's obviously a reference. Hold on, let me get the lyric right. Let me get back in here. I'm going to figure it out.
Just dropped a couple gems. No reindeer games might get nuclear when the button in. Could squabble up like we share par. Why is you
squabble up like we share? Did y'all catch that? This mix is terrible. Squabble up like we share what? Like we share what? Paw? That's why you got to get a good mix, bro. I hate that I'm saying it. Like paw? Squabble up like a pod. Oh, because button. Okay, so Joe Button is part of the wordplay. So we're talking about a pod. Squabble up like pod. Like a pod. That makes sense. That would make sense. Like the podcast. Got it. Okay. Respect. I got it. Okay, that you know, that's where you got to get a better mix.
I'm like a clumsy Juicy cause I just dropped a couple gems.
I'm like a clumsy jeweler because I just dropped a couple gems. Hey, CJ Fly, I'm fucking with you, bro. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
You trying to flux, we raising a bar. Go find another gym. In the end, just play your role, cause this ain't Bollywood. We Brooklyn cats that do a little acting, but ain't Hollywood. It's about to get dark, won't see the light of day. Tell son he need to lighten up because we see more brighter rays.
This might be one of the hardest lines on here. Look, y'all can't call me just West Coast bias, even though I'm West Coast bias, because I'm going to show love where love is due. He might have cooked a little bit on this part right here. Let me break this down why this is so impressive to me. All right, could squabble up like a pod, could squabble up like we share a pod. Why you butting in? Joe Button podcast. I'm like a clumsy jeweler because I just dropped a couple gems. Clumsy jeweler. Oh, sorry, I did it again. You trying to flex? We raising a bar. Go find another gem. In the end, just play your role because this ain't Bollywood. We Brooklyn cats that do a little acting, you know, Joey Badass and Kanan. But this ain't Hollywood. But we ain't Hollywood. Ooh. Okay. It's about to get dark. Won't see the light of day. Oh, he's for sure talking about daylight here. It's about to get dark. Won't see the light of day. Tell son he needs to lighten up. Another further play on the light because we seen more brighter rays, as in Ray-Von and a ray of sunshine. Oh, boy.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Ray-Von is shooting the video right now. This song just came out like 14 hours ago at the recording of this. He already recorded the video, and somebody right now is putting the lyrics in that yellow font, that little yellow tiny font. It's already done. He probably on the way to New York. I think I might have seen Daylight put up a tweet that said he on his way to New York. Is this grown people version of wrestling? Because if it is, I kind of like it. Nobody get hurt. Everybody go home to their family. I kind of like this shit. And if we talking bars, we got a wide array. You better watch out for the sharks while trying to ride the wave. Or as he put it.
And if we talking bars, we got a wide array. You better watch out for the sharks while trying to ride the wave.
Hey, man, look. For folks that just love, like you said, yeah, BB Bake Shop just said it. This nigga use Capcut? Nah, hell nah. Points off. Nigga, that's what I be talking about. Nah, hell nah. I ain't letting nothing fly because I gave all kind of respect. This nigga use Capcut to release this song?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and
What the hell are you doing? See, this is some point nobody else gonna make. Who mans is this using CapCut to release his diss song on his YouTube? And you can't cut out the last part? Nigga, you using a free account on CapCut? I'm on your head, bro. This is an amazing display of lyricism. This is a terrible rollout of content. Do you using a free version of CapCut? This nigga using a free version of CapCut to put this song out. You too big of a name as the founder of Pro Era to be this regular. This shit got me pissed off like the niggas that getting their TikTok taken away tomorrow. This nigga I'm not letting this go. This nigga used the free version of CapCut. This is what I was talking about in my song when I said it's way too many Joeys out here. It's way too many Joeys out here begging for respect, taking shots at the West because they marketing's a mess. This is the mess I was talking about. Tell the truth. Some of y'all only creative in that booth, like we just heard. Because when it's time to make some content, niggas ain't got a clue.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Do you understand where I'm coming from now? It's not vitriol, it's not hate, it's just me making an observation. That's why I said what I said. I didn't even see this the first time. This is what I'm talking about. This still needs to get fixed. Hire somebody like me. I'll help. This shit make me the most mad this make me more mad than a Wildfire bar. Is it really that deep? Yes, it is. Because that's why rappers have to resort to low-hanging fruit in University City Music who has no profile picture. You're proving my point. If you're a rapper, you're proving my point. It is that deep. If we don't get out of this terrible marketing effort, we are going to get more Tekashi 6ix9ines. You want to know what happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine, by the way? A resident out there from the East Coast? Don't know if you heard, but Tekashi 6ix9ine is suing. I said suing LA Fitness. The money has shortened up on that trolling. He is suing LA Fitness. Why in the hell is he suing LA Fitness? Don't worry, I got you. You know I got you. Here it says, 6ix9ine is suing LA Fitness for $1 million, claiming that the gym failed to provide adequate security. After he was beaten up in the bathroom by 3 men. Read that back slower. This is the person that agitated the dog shit out of any rapper from any coast, any gang that he could get to through the internet. I'm going on a come find me, whatever he called that. You know, I'm going on a mark out tour. I'm going to every different hood. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. He had folks in San Antonio gangs acting crazy. He had folks on the West Coast acting wild. Why? The whole time he had security around him. He's now suing LA Fitness, the gym, for $1 million, claiming that the gym failed to provide adequate security. Shout out to Prince Angeles. When the fuck have you ever seen a security guard at LA Fitness?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
When you ever walked in there and a bodyguard said, Hold on. Before you use your key card. What's in the backpack? Oh, you can come in. It's not a club. It's LA Fitness. And you're also, sir, somebody who has agitated gangsters on a living at the public gym. It's not your gym. I go on to say this. I say, and hopefully this serves as a cautionary tale for someone of where internet trolling and role-playing will ultimately lead you, especially in the music industry. Suing LA Fitness is wild when you have a history of agitating people. Am I lying?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell
So this is what I mean. The new age of rappers are resorting to very low-hanging marketing efforts because this gets you a response. It is that deep, fam. It is. It is that deep. As a fellow artist, as somebody who wants to see artists win and be alive and continue to make their bread, it's not just them resorting to these low-hanging fruit marketing strategies. It's the labels encouraging this shit. We did a video where Meek Mill, I know he's not the best source, but Meek Mill said straight up, he said these labels encourage more violent lyrics in my songs. They incentivize more violent lyrics. That's why it's a problem. So if you want to know why your favorite rapper is no longer around you, why he's doing a bid for 2 or 3 years, it's because this is the kind of things that they resort to because it gets some attention, it gets some press, it gets people like me talking about him. There ain't no reason for me to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he's suing a gym for not having security guards. A Tekashinary tale. Boy, if that ain't some good wordplay right there.
somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I love it.
That's some good ass wordplay. In LA Fitness are the ghetto. They will never have security. Angela, you ain't never lied. Angela C. I done been to some hood ass 24-hour fitness where they elbowing the shit out of each other on them basketball courts. I ain't never seen one security guard with big ass security letters on the back of that black t-shirt, polo t-shirt. We talking about this other day. I seen a nigga with a Bluetooth speaker backpack. I seen him. I've seen a nigga with a Bluetooth speaker backpack going in there playing 50 Cent. Doom, 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 doom. I've seen that before I've seen a security guard at LA Fitness. You gotta, please be serious. Please be serious. This is why the marketing is horrendous. This is why every little thing that we do is between me and you. The lore of the Bluetooth backpack man is a real deal. Let's end off with this though right here. All right. Shout out to Angela C for telling the truth. Come on now. Somebody got to tell the truth. Man, I miss Ja Rule. Please hashtag justice for Ja Rule. All right. We got to start speaking differently on his name. We chose 50 Cent because 50 Cent was new. We chose 50 Cent because we like, that's the real deal. Why is 50 Cent standing on Drake's side during this Kendrick Lamar battle for hip hop and culture? Justice for Ja Rule. I'm switching up. Call me disloyal, G Unit. I bought that G Unit wife beater. I bought that G Unit tank top. Had me out here looking stupid. I bought that. I'm getting pissed off now. I love Lloyd Banks, but I bought that G Unit tank top for men. Midriff. And I bought some G Unit sneakers. And you kicked out Ja Rule for what? That's your personal issue. Man was making hits. Got him up out of here. He didn't sue nobody. Had me out here thinking I had arms like 50 Cent, knowing damn well I had no arms like 50 Cent. All right. I'm sorry, I'm going to tangent. An artist from Brooklyn, New York, named Rome Holman, decided to respond to Joey Bada's song, The Ruler's Back, before this song dropped. An actual resident of Brooklyn, New York. You know, where we from the bush, like Harry Coochie. Where somebody else from New York, from Brooklyn, New York specifically, had this response, and I wanted to share just this first part with you so you get an idea of even how some of the residents of New York are talking about Joey Badass right now. Peep this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, y'all niggas be saying anything, man. For real. The rule is back, but fam, rule who?
This your backyard, Joey.
Yeah. I heard Joey saying he the king in New York, but all y'all got paid and was leaving New York.
I heard Joey say that he was the king of New York. This ain't nobody from the West Coast. This from Brooklyn. But all y'all saying, all y'all got paid and started leaving New York. He in your backyard. That ain't me. He in your backyard.
Fully claimed but halfway breathing New York, fam. If you don't sleep in New York, don't speak on New York.
And this nigga didn't use Capcut.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
We walk with the insane, burning bodies on the trains. The only thing you worried about is how to claim the king. Can't pardon it. If you king, that mean it's default to shit. Nobody offered it. There's nobody that you call for it, let alone char for it. You ran the 50 and what? Read a little script, had to play a part for it. Fuck out of here. You was in the sticks sitting pretty, but why you couldn't do that video in the city? Too much West Coast dick licking.
He said why you couldn't do that Rulers Back video in the city. Out there dancing and doing the Chi-Town money dance on your well-groomed lawn. I got one too, but still, you was out there dancing by your car. Why you ain't do it in the city? He said, hey, my boy, the Brooklyn Aquarium needs you. Where was you at? You know, the fire hydrant situation, where was you at? But you claiming king and you outside the city. What's going on, brother? That's your man's. I'm just reporting the news, brother. Don't get mad at me.
Those the sentiments, but who from the East can compete with evidence? A lot of OGs, they corny in for purchase. Wash niggas hitting young niggas, extorting them for verses. Drop a bag for the repost, they delete those. 2 or 3 weeks though, they failed the game, now they need the cheat codes. And that will be
okay. I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. I told him last night in the critique that this is where it kind of started to fall off the hinges. But that first part, chef's kiss. Shout out to him. Round of applause for Rome Holman. Round of applause. Let's go to some final thoughts. This video is not sponsored at all by Capcut. This video is not sponsored by Capcut.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Got me hot right now. Okay, so if even the young guys from your city are saying, hey, you left the city, some of us are still here. We don't share the same sentiments. Actually, we mess with the West Coast. Even the folks there, I have to believe that either there is a tone deafness to what's going on, or there is an orchestrated effort to get us talking about lyrics. No matter what, we're talking about lyrics. No matter what, we're talking about lyrics. No matter what, we're talking about this beautiful culture of hip hop. No matter what, we're not talking about 6ix9ine shenanigans of him going on a whacked out hood tour. We're not talking about that right now. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this. We're not talking about who broke up with who and whose relationship. We're not talking about Offset and Cardi B. We're talking about hip hop and some rap shit right now. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. And if it took Joey making such a passive aggressive bar at the West Coast to get this going, you know what I'm saying? Again, for the new year, because obviously Kendrick and Labrie set it off. No pun intended. Then I'm with it. I'm with it. I like to see all these bars going around, but I also like to make sure that we look beyond the bars, because there are people out here who are being very opportunistic. I'll even say, I understand marketing so well that I saw an opportunity. If that makes me opportunistic, that's also part of being great at marketing. I know what I'm doing when it comes to marketing. Speaking of which, can I please draw your attention to one more thing before we get up out of here, at least for this story, because I want to talk to you guys after we're done here. Can I draw your attention to just one little thing here? I'm going to share a link with you, right? I made a book, and it's funny because I had this idea before this Joey Badass fiasco went down, but I feel like it's even more relevant than it was before. I made a book for specifically independent artists, and now I'm understanding that there's even some signed artists that probably need the resources that are in this book. It's 100 viral video ideas. Please, please, please. 100 viral video ideas that don't require Capcut. Shout out to Capcut. It ain't no diss to Capcut. I love Capcut. Capcut is genius. But leaving the tag in there so we know using the free version got me hot right now. It got me hot. Mick Jenkins' response was fire. Let's listen to that after we finish this story, okay? Let's do that. Hey, stay around with me. I'm going to play the Mick Jenkins one, Harley. Please, all caps don't mean you're going to be seeing more. We're going to do that. But I do want to shed light on this because, look, I don't sell to y'all often. I like to get in here, tell them stories. Y'all watch my videos. My ad revenue goes up. Hey, man, we having a good-ass time. I'm loving what I'm talking about. I love my job. But this right here is from a very special place. And I just put the link into the chat. Please go ahead and check it out if it's something that you feel like can help what you're doing or help an artist in your life not have to resort to doing sorry-ass diss songs to get attention. Curtis King probably has 7 diss songs out there that exist. None of these niggas are rapping on beat, and it pisses me off.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
That's neither here nor there. All I'm gonna say is this. This is for you. This will give you 100 viral video ideas to get yourself right so you can think of more creative ways to get your music heard and promoted. That's all I got to say about that. No long spiel. That's my ebook. $10, 100 ideas. You'll love it. DIYers, look, I love the bars. Hate CapCut. Those are my thoughts. Hate the free version of CapCut, I should say. You let me know what you think. Not a CapCut response. You got me hot right now.
DIY.